Hi everyone, this is Professor Hall, and this is your welcome to ENG 096 College Composition Workshop. So I know the classes don't officially start for another week, but I wanted to do a quick walkthrough of Blackboard just to show you where everything is and help you get comfortable with the course before we begin. So let's get started. Your courses are either going to be over here in Blackboard or possibly in the middle. So you're going to click on the course, and I'm going to make sure that the edit mode is off so that it's viewing it the way you would see it. Okay, so this is our welcome page. It's also known as the home page. Has this nice cute little banner here for you. The first thing you're going to want to know about this page is the announcements. There's not an announcement yet, but there will be as soon as I post this video and the email that goes along with it. So the announcements will be sent out every week to update you about various things going on. Sometimes I have supplementary materials for you. Sometimes I have a quick personal video where I'll be just talking about what we're going to be doing this week and what our goals are. And so I want you to make sure to watch for those. If you have Blackboard connected to your phone, you should get a if you have the app, you should get a notification when the announcement goes through. And when I set up an announcement, I'll make sure it goes directly to your email as well. But you can always find them right here. You can click more announcements, and the whole list of all of the announcements will be there with the newest one on top. So make sure you watch for those. Also on the home page are your tasks of things to do, your alerts, needs attention, all of that. So that can help you stay on track. Our next thing over here on the left, our next link is the syllabus and calendar. So if you watch the video for English 123, College Composition, it pretty much looks the same with a couple additions. The syllabus here is the rules and description for the course. That's basically what a syllabus is. And you can click there. There's my smiling face. You can click through the syllabus for contact information, the course description. If you want to know how you're graded, that's in there as well. There it is, how you're graded. There's information about the book, types of assignments we'll be doing, our discussion policies, attendance policies, all of that. And I also included in here tips for taking an online class. If this is new for you, if this is your first time in college and you haven't had a course like this before, here are some tips. And also there's ADA accommodations and campus support services. So numbers are in there for you if you need to know who to contact to get some of those services. So that's basically what's in the syllabus. I'm going to go back to syllabus and calendar to show you our calendar. So this is a statement about deadlines, and then everything is broken up by the week for English 096. For each week, you have things to watch, things to read, and things to do. So for week 1, I want you to watch this course walkthrough video. There's also a TED Talk I'd like you to watch, and I have an optional video on how I teach grammar in case you're interested in how we'll be learning grammar later on in the semester. I'd like you to read a mindset article by Carol Dweck, and I'd like you to do the discussion forum. So every single week it's set up the exact same way. What you need to watch, what you need to read, and what you need to do. There's a couple weeks that are a little bit different. If you notice, this one doesn't have a watch, read, and do because this week we're going to be having conferences. So the conference will be a time when you can talk to me personally about the papers that you're working on in college composition. Because the main goal of this class is to support your work for college composition and also for your other courses. As I say also in my introduction video that I've attached to this email as well. You can see all of your assignments on also this monthly calendar view. So here, I'm going to unclick my American Literature class, and I'll keep on, sorry guys, I have a lot of classes, but Your courses will appear here, and you can click the ones that you want to see. So if you notice, we're going to look at September. Okay, one of my other classes is still here, but here is our class. Nope, there we go. Discussion forum, mindset, and TED Talk. That's what's going to be due that day. The next week, you'll have, sorry, that's for one of my other courses. There we go. You'll have a discussion forum on reading and paragraph development. Then over here on Mondays, this is where your assignments will be due for English 123 College Composition. So if you click here, all of your classes that you're taking, you can get a pretty easy view of when your due dates will be coming in. So if you have this class in College Composition and maybe one other one, you can plan out when you're going to do your work. So it's a pretty handy tool, and it helps you see what the class is going to look like. All right, we're going to move on to lessons and assignments. This is basically where everything else is. I'm going to have a little, here we go. I'm going to click on Mindset. So this is our week 1 unit. And again, same thing from the calendar. It tells you what to watch, what to read, and what to do. And then it has the videos. This one's the required one. This one's the optional one. Here's the reading. And then here's the discussion forum. So it's pretty simple. There will also be, before this week, a little welcome forum where I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself, tell us who you are, what your goals are, what you'd like to learn in the class, just so we can kind of get to know each other, even though this is an online class. So I'm going to go back to lessons and assignments. Remember, that's where most of our stuff is. And here is week 2, reading and paragraph development. So you can see they're kind of set up all the same way, right? Everything here, the due dates, what you need to watch, what you need to read, and then what you need to do. The videos to watch, and then the reading here is actually going to be in your textbook, the Little Seagull Handbook. So the readings aren't in Blackboard this time, they're in your textbook. And then you're going to do the discussion forum. So this class, discussion forums are one of the types of assignments we do, and the discussion questions are here if you want to look at it, and you can even go like that and copy and paste into a document to be able to answer them. Then you're going to click on here. There we go. And you're going to click Create Thread. So the questions are there again for you, and you can either paste your answer here or you can type it, either way, and then you click Submit. Now, it won't let me because I'm not a student, but once you hit Submit, then you'll be able to see the rest of the forum, and you'll be able to comment. And I'm requiring that for a discussion forum, you put in your post and then you comment on the posts of 2 other people. So that's basically how that works. The conferences, the information is there about how to contact me, and we'll talk more about that when we get to them. And then we also have Inquizitive. So Inquizitive, I have a little video here for how to sign up for it, and then different weeks we're going to be doing exercises in Inquizitive. So how does that work? Well, we're going to go over here to the link that says Inquizitive. When you come into it, it'll ask you to sign in or register. I'm going to sign in. You'll be registering, but the other video shows you how to do that. And you'll be put into one of my student sets. And then there are, throughout, you can see the different due dates, when things are due. There are different modules to do. What's really nice about Inquizitive is that Inquizitive is what's called adaptive software. So let's say that I need to go in and look at MLA style. Well, I might have a student in my class who's already been taught a lot about MLA style, and they can just kind of click on that and, whoops, there we go. They can click on that and they can, I'm going to show you just really quickly here. Start answering questions. Okay, so let's say that you knew all of the answers to these questions. Well, then your score would be 100% and you wouldn't need to do any more. But let's say you've never really heard of MLA style until this class started and you need more help and practice. Well, that's fine too. And basically, if you notice here, this was accessed in 2019, but what year was the court case decided? Oh, it's like a little trick question. So we'll put 1982 right there. So that's basically how you do it. You answer the questions, and if you get them right, your score goes up and you can get 100% right away. If you get them wrong, that's okay. It lets you practice and keep going until you get a better grade. And again, there's another video really on how to use this. So I'm going to go back to my class, back to lessons and assignments. And the other link over here is the discussion forums. If you want to access the discussion forums through here just to maybe see the questions, that's okay too. You can see all the discussion questions for the entire semester. If you want to work ahead on any of these things, you can, but they're really meant to go along with what we're doing in college composition. So each week, it's a skill that I'd like you to work on to support the work that we're doing in college composition. But you can access the discussion forums through here if you want, instead of going through lessons and assignments. It's just an easier way to get to them. Also on here is grades, your list of grades. All of these right now say upcoming, but it also tells you when everything is due. So again, it's kind of nice. You can see everything for the whole semester. You'll be able to see your grade, and then you'll also be able to see comments on your grades. So as that comes up, if I have comments, I'll put them in there, and then you can read them and get some feedback. So your grades are always accessible, and I grade things as quickly as I'm able to. If you need to email me, you can click email, and you can send to the instructor. And then we have this thing here called Starfish. Now I talked about this in the 123 video as well, but just as a review, Starfish for me is a tool that I use to sometimes flag students if they're having a problem, or to get them extra help, to give them what you call kudos, to say, hey, good job this week. So I would go in, and I'm going to look at a past course here, so we're not looking at anybody's name specifically. So let's say that this student I need to refer to. All right, I finally found a current student where it would let me. So let's say that I have a student and I need to refer them to an academic advisor. Maybe you've talked to me and said, hey, I can't afford books right now, I need an emergency loan. If I think that you would be a good fit for our mentoring program, if I think that you should talk to your success coach, if you need tutoring, I can refer you. I can also flag you. So if there's an attendance concern, again, if you are struggling with books, if you're struggling with the course material, if you're missing some assignments, I put in a flag here, and then somebody will follow up with you just to say, hey, are you struggling with your English class? How can I help? You can also raise your own hand, and somebody will follow up with you to get you the help you need. The other thing we use this for is attendance. So attendance for this course means that you log in and complete an assignment each week. So if you can't complete an assignment for some reason, or you're having a health issue where you can't log in, please email me and let me know, and we'll figure out what we can do for your attendance for that week. So I'm going to go back, lessons and assignments, there we go. And then there's here if you're having problems with Blackboard. Blackboard Help has some good information. So that's basically our class. The only thing that'll look different is that there will be a little discussion forum up here for you to just talk about yourself and tell us something about yourself before we get started. But the whole course is here, all of our units. So if you have any questions as you're looking ahead, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, you can just let me know. Otherwise, I look forward to getting to know you in class. Thanks, everyone.